Good morning, everyone. Good morning. A little bit different background. For those that are new, my name is Julie, and this is Vintage Craft and Chat on Day Trip Vintage Company. Welcome, welcome. Let me make sure my phone is turned down. So today I have a little bit of a quick demo. For those that may have missed it, yesterday I was on a what was called a craft off on Helen Booty's channel, who's New England thrifter, and we were all tasked to make an Easter themed whatever. It could be whatever, assemblage, a craft of some kind. So this is what I created yesterday. And today I'm going to demo the mushroom. So it's going to be like just a really quick and easy demonstration of that. Let's see who we have this morning. Good morning. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Remind me your name, second part of living. I'm trying to find my words this morning. Good morning, Margaret. Hello. And Diane is here. Welcome. And Steph. Hello. Lori Ann. Okay. So stick that in my brain. Lori Ann, I'm glad you're here, Lori Ann. And we have Mary. Good morning. Good morning. So yes, so this was my craft, and yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. The base of it is oh, you're off today, Mary. Good. Perfect. So I thrifted 2 of these back, oh gosh, I think it was Thanksgiving. I was out in the Palm Springs area, and I don't know if these are vintage or not. I don't know, but there was a set of 2. Of course, I grabbed them because I knew they would be great for some kind of assemblage, and they're pretty cool. I guess they're egg baskets, but it would be interesting to find out if they were vintage or reproduction. I don't know. Thank you, Mary. So I had 2 of those. So I know I wanted that to be the base. And basically I kind of put some of the stuff away, but basically what I did is I just took one of those big styrofoam balls, and that really, I put that away too. But the reindeer moss from Dollar Tree, that kind of, where you get the bags of it, and it's like a little moist. It's kind of weird when you open it. It's not super dry. Let me see if I can pick out a little bit. So it's like that. And this actually dried out a little bit. So this has been sitting in there overnight, but I just took one of those, and actually, you could pull the whole thing out and it really glue it in, but I took a big styrofoam ball, and I just put it in the middle and then put the moss all around it and just kind of surrounded it because I was kind of looking for like a gardeny thing. Now, the one thing I couldn't figure out is, so I knew I kind of made this sign very last minute, right before the craft off went on last night. And I thought that would be, so this way it looks really good. But when you're looking at it, I guess you're standing, I wanted it to stick out a little bit more. So I shoved this little kind of bit of moss ball behind it just to kind of poke it out. But I don't know. I tried to hot glue it, but it didn't really want to stay up that way. And then, so there's just reindeer moss, and I made some more of these decoupage eggs that we did in when we made the nest. So those are just, I had a little bit different napkins. So those are decoupaged eggs, and a little vintage bunny, and some of those paper flowers I love to use. And those stamps, right? Those stamps that we love. I just stamped it on a bit of vintage paper and backed it with some cardstock and put a few flowers there. So I think it turned out cute. So today we are going to demo the mushrooms. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's see here. Hopefully we're not too crooked. There we go. Let me kind of move this out of the way. Clear off the spaces. Put my chair over. There we go. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. Now, when we did the, my little pixie girl, so those heads are spun cotton, which is the same thing that these mushrooms are. And I know there's two companies out there that are probably the two biggest companies, but if you put in an internet browser search spun cotton mushrooms or just probably spun cotton, those two companies will pop up. One is Smile Mercantile, and I just for the life of me can't remember the name of the other company, but they both have Etsy shops and they both have big websites. It may come to me or somebody in the chat may know. Good morning, Chrissy. I'm glad you're here. Good morning. And yeah, so these are just the spun cotton, and I happen to have two sizes. They were gifted to me by somebody. She might come here in the chat. And then these are the little tiny ones. They're so cute. Aren't those sweet? And it doesn't say the size. And these are not from Smile Mercantile. These are from that other company. And then what I did really quick this morning is I dug out of my jewelry stash because I thought another really great way to use these is to make ornaments out of them. Let me see if I can get one out of here. That one's kind of bent. But I dug through my jewelry stash and found headpins, and I think, yeah, it is hardening up. It's not quite in there. But what I did was I found, again, this is from my jewelry stash, just one of these, it's like a bead reamer. So I just went in, but you could use the ice pick, you could use whatever. I didn't want the hole to be too terribly big. You could use like a wider sewing needle would probably work really well. And I just went in and I made a hole, and I found that I went in and probably, I don't know, what is that, 1/2 inch or so, and you can kind of play around with it if you do this project. And so I just cut the head pin, so it was like, what is that, like a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and I used Gorilla Glue, and so far it's firming up. I think it's not quite set. Now, when I was gluing on my my card holder spindles, that I made with the vintage wooden, what do I want to call those? Thread things. Julie, find your words. I used a combination of those with the Monster glue and the hot glue. And it took a while, but eventually it hardened up. And I don't know. I think Monster glue is probably the best. I don't know. What do you all think? I feel like the Fabri-Tac, I don't know. Fabrics, lace, glass, leather, wooden trims. I don't know with the metal. But yeah, I don't know. Monster glue kind of seemed like it would work the best. But so I thought a nice application would be, you can use these in your assemblages, but how cute it would be to make an ornament out of it. So I thought that would be really fun. So I'm going to use this one as sort of our one that painted. And really, this is like such an easy craft. Oh, yes. I bet E6000. I don't think I have any. I used to always have it around. Yeah, this is getting firmer, but yeah, E6000, you're right, would probably be the best thing to do, probably. And what I found, again, I love to get a little piece of foam, or this is just one of those pool noodles. And this is great when you're, doing the decoupage eggs, or dealing with these spun cotton things. And these actually are cool because they actually already have holes in them. So the large ones have holes, and I think, yeah, even the small ones have holes. So they're already kind of set. So you can put a wire, you can do, some of that floral, green floral wire would work in there. And that's it. This is, your guys are going to say, oh, this is so easy. So, and of course, you can make your mushroom any color that's pleasing to you. And I thought just blue would be fun. I don't know why. Me and my turquoise. And this is just regular old cheapy acrylic paint. I would like to try watercolor. I would love to see what that does. I think that would probably have a really cool look too. Oh, what is glue goop? I haven't tried that. So this is, I don't even know where this came from. This is like this cheapy stuff. This is like the Target brand. So we're not using anything terribly expensive. I don't know what glue goop is, Chrissy. Oh, that's interesting to me. What is that? Has anybody else heard of that? And can't get any easier than that. And just painting it around. And hopefully we can kind of get the top to dry real quick here. I should have demoed. I should have painted another one last night. We had a little bit. So during the craft off, my husband had to take my mother-in-law to the emergency room. So we had a little bit of a different evening last night. And I didn't even put anything up on Instagram, any reminder. And I didn't do a story this morning. So I'm not sure how many people we'll have here today. But her sodium levels were really low. So they kept her overnight. And we were both taking turns. Luckily, they let us stay in the emergency room with her. Well, we could only have one person at a time. So we were kind of taking turns. I think I got home about 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. And my husband, I think, came home at 4. I think he finally came home. So, but yeah, so they kept her overnight, and they're going to get her sodium levels back in check, and so that's a good thing. She'll be feeling good when she comes home. So I just chose a really light blue here. Let me see, is this, oh yeah, I had all this glue in the little paint thing here, and I actually stuck it in a Ziploc bag. And I have to say it stayed pretty good. So I'm going to go, what I did was I took like a darker, so I have a darker blue. This is probably not going to be my best paint job, but I wanted to get a little bit like of an ombre look. So I just took this darker blue and just kind of went around. Let me add a little bit of water in there. Yeah, so after this is over, we're gonna go to the hospital and go see her. She's at Kaiser, which is local here. And as I said to my husband, it's good. It's like fair. She just lives just like a few minutes from our house. Like literally, we can walk to her house. She lives that close. So I put a band of kind of the darker blue, and then I'm going to go back around and just kind of blend it in, and it kind of gives it kind of an ombre, kind of a cool ombre look to it. But again, sky's the limit. I do love I love the red ones. I mean, I thought that would be cute with the blue and the red. And this one right here, this one came from Spots. Let me pull it. In fact, I think I can pull it out. Did I glue it in? Oh no, I glued it in. So this particular one, let's see if you guys can see it. So this is a spun cotton mushroom. And I have a bunch of the small ones. Let me see if I have those next to me. So this mushroom is spun cotton, but these are the pre-finished ones that they sell. And they've just gone in and painted the top and then I think put some kind of a varnish. Let me see if I can pull this one out and then we'll finish that up. And these are the little ones that I've used a lot. Hi, Gabby. Hello, hello. Oh, hi, oh, Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's probably wondering if I was going to go on today. So let's see if you guys can see that. So these are the finished spun cotton mushrooms that they sell, and they're same thing. It's the spun cotton, but they've gone in and painted the tops. Well, I'm sure they bought them that way, and they have some kind of varnish. And Gabby knows all about this. I bet Gabby will say, Gabby will type in the chat. Now, I didn't have that, so I didn't try it for this application, but there is a varnish that Gabby has used. And after you paint the top, you can dip it so that you get that. See how shiny it is? So you can get that glossy finish. And I would love to try that. Good morning, Judy. I'm glad you're here. Good morning. But she knows, yeah, all about that. And Gabby had this such a cute idea. Okay, so Varathane, excuse me, guys, okay, so it's the Varathane water-based in the blue can. So that would probably be a really fun demo to do on here at one time. And Gabby said she made earrings and a necklace. How cute is that to make little earring and necklace windings out of these? Oh my gosh. So adorable. And they're so lightweight. And you could do the same thing, right? You just put the eye pin in there. How easy is that? And just put a little ear wire. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. I'm going to get back. Let's see if maybe I can get this to where it'll kind of dry at the top. And really, I kind of feel kind of silly demoing this because it's such an easy thing. It's really just like a personal thing, right? How you would want your mushroom to look. This is kind of dry, this paint here. Anyway, you can just kind of keep going back and adding more and kind of giving it that. I think one side's a little bit better than the other, but it gives it kind of a little ombre look there. A little bit of an ombre look. And then the base, I just went in and did I mixed up kind of a creamy beige. Kind of a creamy beige. It's good to have this kind of easy craft today on a day like today. And I kind of thought about this last moment yesterday. Well, not last moment, but yesterday morning. Because I just was kind of trying to get two crafts together this week. I thought, okay, it's going to be difficult to come up with something else. So I thought this was just an easy, relaxing thing. And it kind of tied in with the craft off yesterday, which was so fun, by the way. So if you guys missed it, you need to go back and look. And again, it's on Helen Booty's channel. And Helen, I'm sure she won. She did like a stripper pole bunny thing that was hysterical. And as I said to Debbie, there's no way you can go up against a stripper pole bunny. and win. There's no way. Let's see. Oh, Lowe's, Home Depot online. Okay, perfect. I wonder if I even have some in the garage. I don't know if I have the blue can though. Yeah, so let me know if you guys would be fun for if Gabby would come on and demo with me, but yeah, let me know if that would be something fun you guys would like to see. The thing I want to see, and I'm trying to encourage Debbie to do, is a demo on how to coffee dye and tea stain dye things. That's really. Oh, and I saw the coolest thing. I have to figure out like some kind of application to use it in, but I saw somebody do a demonstration on how to dye like vintage laces and fabric with those Tim Holtz dyes. So I totally want to do that. I'm not sure what kind of project or application I would use them in, but oh my gosh, that's the thing I really want to try. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Yep, that's the link. So good. Everybody's crafts were great. Angela did this really cool kind of diorama thing with like a doll head, and she made like, I think, little polymer mushrooms. And let's see, Caroline did paper dolls. I don't know. It was a really, for the amount of people that we had, like, I think everybody did something different. Like nothing was similar. Oh, hi, Judy. Yeah, I did. I got a cold. Oh gosh, when did I come down with it? Last week I had a cold, and I have chronic sinusitis. My sinuses are just completely messed up. And so when I get a cold, although I have to say I definitely didn't need to get antibiotics, but it's still hanging in there. And it's still hanging in there. And my son's sick. My son's been home sick. This is his third day sick, and he never gets colds and things. So he's got it too. Oh, what is that? I avocado dye my old linens and old wedding dress pieces. I use the skins of the avocado. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I would love to see that. I would love to see how to do that. Okay, and then I just went in with, I just kind of mixed, let me add some water. This is so easy. Yeah, guys, I actually feel kind of a little silly doing this demo, but this is what I'm doing today. So now I'm just going in with a really thin tipped brush, and I'm just kind of doing lines. There's probably other ways to. And this is just a little white that I mixed with, or white with a brown, just to kind of get this tone. I think I actually put a little bit of gold in here, kind of some, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. But so super easy. Can make this look like whatever, the mushroom of your dreams, whatever kind of mushrooms look to you, whatever color. That was kind of fun and whimsical. So I just go in here and make the little, whatever those things are called. Yeah, I have to say this was such like a relaxing. Oh, that one dried up. Let me see if I can get some of this gold. I had so much fun just sitting here painting. I don't know about you guys, but I guess it's kind of, paper crafting and painting, and I just find it so relaxing. So I put a little bit of this, and this is like so cheapy. It's this cheap, like Target acrylic brand. So we'll do a little bit of gold. I'm trying to remember how I did the one. Oh, I guess I stippled. I did like little dots. So then I just kind of come back in here in the middle. I'm not really doing the best job here, but I mean, I probably spent like an hour doing that one big mushroom, because I kept like kind of layering and adding, and I mean, you can kind of really go crazy. So relaxing. And again, as I tell everybody, I'm such a slow crafter. I was so freaked out yesterday that it was going to take me forever to get my craft done. That's what I was most worried about. So you can see it's kind of taking shape, but it's definitely something where you can keep, going in and adding more layers and kind of blending. Let me see if I can get, so you can kind of see, you can't really. Let's see if you can kind of see what I did at the base of this. Ooh, God, I got stuff falling out. So you can kind of, there you go. So you can kind of see the base of that with the lines. And then I went in with, made little dots. And yeah, I probably easily spent an hour doing this mushroom. Oh, now I have all these little things that have fallen out. Let's see here. Okay, so we got the little lines, and then let's add a little bit of dots in here. And these really fine tip brushes are so good. My daughter bought me these, I don't know, my birthday or Christmas. I forget when. Yeah, I don't even know what mushrooms look like. I was just like, well, I think my mushrooms would have, I think they'd have little dots on them. I don't know. The mushrooms in my mind. So then I just came in here and I just started doing little, like little dots all over. I don't know. This is just, even just doing it right now, very relaxing after the evening we all had here at our household. It's nice to kind of relax a little bit this morning till we figure out what the day's going to bring. Yeah, and just do kind of little dotty dots and different layers. And then if it's too much, you can come back in with the cream and the blue, and you just kind of keep going, right? And that's kind of like the first go at it. And then come in here with some lighter colors, so you kind of get the idea. And the other, I use some of this too. So this is the other, I don't know if they have it. These are great, these little Target brand paints. And then this is like a metallic silver. And I also added some of that in. It's just kind of a nice little sparkle and sheen. And you could probably get a lot of these same looks with inks too, right? Like the Tim Holtz inks, you could get a lot of texture. And actually the little mushrooms, when I'm using those in applications, because where are they? See how white they are? So when I use these, I go in with that distress ink. I go in with this Ranger Distress ink, and I distress the bottoms of them just so they have a little bit more of an aged look. So you could even paint, and then you could come back in, right, with the Ranger ink. But that's kind of it. So we're going to pretend, but I mean, literally, you could spend like an hour on your mushroom. Let's see if we can get it to, there we go. That's like not the best, but up and down. And then I came in and did, let's see, you know, because a mushroom, right, when it's in the dirt, it's going to be all kind of dirty and different at the base. I didn't have green. I should have gone looking for green in my daughter's room. Green would have been good to kind of add to the base here. Right, so you can kind of go in and make your base a little bit darker, but so fun and relaxing. Okay, so let's move on to, how I did the little dots at the top. So I thought now see how cool it is, this one. Like if we try to get that Varathane dip and try to do the dip that Gabby's talking about. So this one, they did the Varathane and then they came back in and did the dots on the top. So that would give it a completely different look. Mine, I didn't have the Varathane and I knew I wanted to add glitter to mine. So mine is underneath. And I did kind of a two-tone because I thought that gave it a good look. And the easiest way to make little dots and circles is to dip the end of your paintbrush into the paint. And it's as easy as that. So again, I did the silver because I wanted to give it a little bit of dimension, all those little kind of, all those little details, especially when you're working in smalls and miniatures and assemblages. I think it's really fun to add that little extra something. And it's so easy again. This is so relaxing. And just randomly put your dots. And then I'll show you, it's kind of cool with when you do the two-tone, it gives it, it's very subtle, but it gives it a kind of a little different look. I'm gonna let that kind of dry. Oh, it comes in a spray can. Yeah, you'd probably then, boy, your paint would have to be, I'm going to take a little sip of coffee. Your paint would have to be so dry. And you'd have to, you'd have to like tape off, right? Because I kind of like the fact that, I definitely want to try it. I like the thought that this part, right, you leave the shine is just on the cap itself and the rest of this is kind of natural. I think that has a cool look, but you could Varathane the whole thing, right, and make the whole thing really shiny. But I kind of like well, for earrings, you'd probably want the whole thing Varathaned, huh? Yeah, if you're making earrings or a necklace, you'd probably want the whole thing. And I actually, for the little tiny ones, right? So I made the little tiny ones too. And I dipped those in, like the Mod Podge. I kind of tested that. I dipped them, kind of rolled the top in the Mod Podge and then, dipped it in the glitter. Oh, so you could do okay, so it comes in matte and shiny. So you could do the bases in a matte if you're going to do it for the jewelry and the necklaces, and then do the top in the shiny. So cute. So cute. I'm going to kind of blow on these. Get this. Get this kind of dry. Get that kind of dry. Okay. Let's see. We're going to call that it's dry. So now I'm going to come in. Whoops, did I wipe that? Come in with the white. It's probably okay that it's not dry. I'm going to come in and then you can kind of see that's what the silver looks like. And kind of offset it a little bit. So you see a little bit. Now it's wet, so it's probably not working as well. Let's see, let me get a little bit more white going on there. And I'll show you how it looked in the My paint is a little chunky. I have to say though, it worked pretty good to put the paint palette in a Ziploc bag. It actually worked pretty good. It stayed pretty dry. I think I need more white. That's not so old. Let's see, I've used up all my things here. Oh, the little tiny ones, aren't they cute? Yeah, those were fun. Those were fun to do too. Ah, so fun. I want to see, I know they have fruit because I don't know, some kind of thing popped up. So I know they have like fruit shapes, like, oh, there we go. Much better, much better. They have like fruit shapes of the spun cotton. I know they have eggs. They have all kinds of cool shapes. This is working much better. And again, you just, take your time, and I'm kind of rushing through, so it's not the best, but I'm going to just show you how I glitter real quick. Maybe I'm going to, people have to, I need one of those blow dryer things or something like those heat, right? Those heat guns. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, huh? Because it's wet. Maybe I'll just demo on one of the little ones. I mean, it's so easy to glitter. Really is easy way. Okay. So I don't know if it's going to come out, but see that you can have, there's a little bit of shading. So it has the silver and the white. And I thought that just added a little extra something to it. Okay. Let's see if it shows up so you can kind of see it there. You can kind of see how you get a little bit of the shading with the silver and the white. It comes through a little bit, but very, very, very subtle. So maybe what I'm going to do is, maybe I'll just demo with one of these. Maybe I'll just paint one of these really quick and we'll get it to dry. Because really it is so easy. I'm just going to paint one of these real quick blue here at the top and show you how quick and easy it is to glitter them. Because I think this paint will dry a little bit quicker and it won't matter. And I'll use it in something. Now for these little ones, I did go and I did do the dots and all that too, but this will just be for demonstration. So how is everybody today? Well, I'm blowing on this. Oh, good morning, Amy. Good morning. So these actually, Gabrielle Lish, who's in the chat here, she actually gave me these blank mushrooms, the big ones and the little ones. She was doing a project and she so sweetly shared them with me. But I know so it keeps escaping me the name of where you bought these, Gabby, but I know the company that I've bought a lot of my spun cotton from is Smile Mercantile. And Smile Mercantile has a website on Etsy. And they have a shop on Etsy and they also have a website. And I don't know why it always escapes me the name of the other company. But if you Google or search online for spun cotton mushrooms, both companies will pop up, probably both Etsy shops and both websites. Yeah, they're like all over the place. And I think the pricing is probably the same. I think I looked at, like, for Smile Mercantile, I think I looked at their Etsy shop and I think I looked at their website and it was the same. Yeah. Yeah, and there's probably, right, Gabby? Yeah, there's probably other people probably that are carrying it too because it's so popular. Oh, hi, Brenda. Oh my gosh, fifth birthday. Oh, being five is precious. Precious. Oh, that would be cute. That would be really cute. I can't say that word. Anthropomorphic. Oh, I said it. I did it. I did it. Ah, that would be really cute. Yes, and I think the big ones, right? Big ones would probably be a little bit easier to do that with. Okay, so here we go. That's pretty dry. So this is so super easy. But we'll do the whole thing. We will demo. And where is my collage medium? And again, you could use Mod Podge. You can use watered down glue. I've just been using this. I don't even know who, Eileen's. I've just been using this Eileen's like Decoupage Medium. Because that's what I have. Let me get a piece of cardboard or something here. And we don't need much. So I'm going to put a little bit here. And get one of our paintbrushes. And I always, this is like my little trick. I always keep, and it works great with, I have like a vintage, what do you call it, ashtray, and I keep a little glass here and when I'm working, and it doesn't look great, and this is like from yesterday. So, and I just change it out. And I love, this is my cup. This is my mom's. We can see it says Judy. Which was my mom's name. And when we were going through her house, I think these were probably, my parents were divorced, but I bet my dad probably had, there was probably a Tom, and my mom kept the Judy. But anyway, this is, I always have my mom around me, but that was, yeah, a little bit of her here. And, but it works really great. And the nice thing about the ashtrays is you can put your brushes in the little cutouts, right? So I'm just going in, I'm taking a little bit of that Mod Podge medium. So simple and easy. And we're going to sugar and glitter up the top. And where is my glitter? And this is, now, as everybody knows, I'm on the search for like a really fine glitter. I bought this on Amazon, and it's Spectra glitter, and it's kind of like a chunkier crystal, but for this, I thought it was perfect. And I'm going to kind of pour it on, but once you get quite a bit in here, and if you're doing a bunch of mushrooms, it's so easy just to put your little Mod Podge medium there, and then you can actually roll it. So let's see. So you can see how cute is that? And it just gives it kind of like a really sugared, very kind of chunky look, which I think is really cute. I think it's really cute. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carrie. I was so nervous. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. I was so nervous, that I wasn't going to finish in time because I so slow when I'm crafting. I was so nervous, but then I was like, oh, this is like nothing. This is just like a fun thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope to do more. It was fun. It was fun. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. It is such a relaxing craft. You can literally probably spend hours on one mushroom. I mean, I'll go back and keep layering and adding more to this. Can be any color you like. Would be so cute with a little face on there and make it really whimsical. And let's see, let's test the thing. Yeah, it's pretty firm. So I glued this probably, I don't know, about 8:30 this morning, so maybe about an hour ago, and I used Gorilla Glue. And as Mary said, I think that E6000 would probably be even better and stronger and would probably maybe cure a little bit faster. But I have to say it's pretty well in there. Now, if I was going to make a necklace or earrings, I definitely would use the E6000, but this is so lightweight. I think it's going to be okay because it's pretty firm. So, right? So you would take this if you wanted to make, excuse me, I'm so froggy today. And I just grabbed some twine, but you could use, oh my gosh. Maybe what I'll do is I'll finish this one and I'll post a picture on Instagram, but you could use some of this like vintage, seam binding. I think it would be so cute to go back and, maybe add some flowers at the top, like around the bow. But let's see, we're going to test it. We're going to see. My dots are probably a little bit wet. And this is just a really thin cording. But how cute is that, right? To make an ornament. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I will go back and finish these, or finish this one anyway. Oh, I'm so froggy today. So froggy, I apologize. Okay, let me clean up a little bit. And then the only last thing that I want to do really quick, and I told Ariana that I would share today. I'm really excited. Let me mute just a minute. Okay, that's better. I had to clear my throat a little bit. Let me take a sip of coffee. I know it is. I used to use it. I used to use E6000 a lot when I first started making jewelry, and it's so here, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I don't like it. I mean, I would use it because I craft here in my dining room, have the doors and the windows open and the sliders open, but let's see, let me turn back around. Settings. Let me move my chair. Move this out of the way. Move the boombox thing out of the way. Yes, the fumes are so toxic with the E6000, I have to say, but nothing works like it. Like, I mean, I've tried like super glue, and I mean the E6000, you kind of can't beat it. You can't beat it. Yeah. So, and I used it for years. I used it a lot. But I think if you were going to do jewelry, I think probably the E6000 would probably definitely be what I use. And I'll report back to in my Instagram post that like how this if this firmed up and this was good. And again, it's so light. I mean, this is like feather light. So I think it's going to be okay. And then I'll just, for anybody that was new, this is the actual mushroom that I demoed, and that's the kind of finished product that I put in my assemblage last night that I did on the craft off. And if anybody has an idea, anybody coming in late, so I wanted this to kind of stick out a little bit more, and I just shoved a piece of like the moss thing in there to kind of get it. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I could put like another hole and kind of do another, but the hot glue didn't stick. Maybe I'll have to go. Oh, I know what would work. One of those, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to use the seam binding, I think, when I do the finished one. You know what would work? Some of those like glue dots. I think I have some glue dots. So I could put one behind there. And I think that would, because like when it's sitting, I think it's better to kind of You know what I mean? Like kind of be up like that. So that just came to me. That's what I'll try. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick here before we are done, I don't want to show the front. Well, so this is friend mail, came a couple days ago from Ariana of the Withering Cottage, and she sent me an ephemera pack. Oh my gosh. And I told her it came the other day and I was going to open it. I'm very excited. Yes, foam squares, right? Foam squares would work really good. And I tied like a really loose knot in the side with the seam binding. So I could probably go in maybe if I wanted to too, and kind of untie it and start over. Oh, are you going to be on there? That'd be good to watch. That will be good to watch. I bought 3 things because I was feeling so crummy. I only bought 3 things. I bought 3 things and they're sitting here. Well, one isn't. It's a plant. I bought this. I just didn't have my shopping on because it was too much going on. I was talking to everybody and I was kind of feeling kind of crummy. So I bought this vintage bunny. It's one of those candy containers. So it would have had like a piece of cardboard. Whoops, something just fell out of it. So I bought this. This will be in tomorrow's sale. Now, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out how my day is going. For anybody that came in late, my mother-in-law, my husband took her to the emergency room and they admitted her last night. She has really low sodium levels. So I'm going to have to kind of just see how our day goes. We're going to go see her here in a bit once I'm off, and she's probably still sleeping because they didn't get her into her room until 3 because I think Jim came home at 4. I came home. Luckily they let one of us be with her in the emergency room, so we were kind of taking turns back and forth, and then we got a special designation. So they let Jim. So I left about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then they moved her up to her room at 3. And then Jim came home about 4 once he had her settled. So, and they did scans and all kinds of stuff. And so far her sodium was low, which I think can sometimes be kind of common, right? Kind of common with elderly. So we'll get her all taken care of. She should probably, hopefully, maybe even come home today. I'm hoping she'll come home today. So look how cute this is. So this is my only of the 3 things. This is my only other thing, but this book is so cute. It's like from 1960 something. Have any of you ever seen this? It's called 3 Little Puppies, and it says a real live animal book. What does it say? It says the remarkable photographs of real life puppies in 3 Little Puppies were made by the well-known photographer Mr. Dale Rooks with the help of Sally Rooks. It was only by the use of unlimited patience and extremely gentle care with the animals at all times that Mr. and Mrs. Rooks were able to achieve these unusual pictures. Okay, now look, there is Mr. and Mrs. Rooks, and they had live puppies and putting these in this situation. And this was like an $1 like thing I rifled through. Oh my gosh. Can you even? I'm like, how did I not know this book existed? Oh, so cute. I wonder if those were, I don't know. I don't even know how they did that. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Look how his little head's like all kind of cocked to the side like that. Oh, I love this book. I'm probably keeping it, but I'm going to be on the hunt for another copy. if I can, now that I know that this is a thing, that this existed. It's now in my universe. Isn't it? Yes, $1. I think there's one page that has a little like a little tear to it, I feel like, but I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. This was the first thing I bought, and I'm like, okay, now I've bought something, but yeah, I kind of I think I started. Look at that with the turtle. Oh my gosh, is a turtle? I don't know. That turtle almost looks realistic in the plants. Ugh. So cute. I have to go back. Look at the little chihuahua with the camera. So I think this is the page. Yeah, this page up here has a little bit of a tear. So I need to be really careful. Look how cute is that? Oh my gosh. So cute. So yes, if anybody wants to look on eBay, it is 3 little puppies, and it says a Rand McNally book. And it's one of these famous elf books. So that'll kind of help you if you're out searching for that. Okay. All right. Okay. Here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll pull out a few things, but look at that. So here is Ariana's, here's her business card. Okay, so she's the Withering Cottage. She is on YouTube, eBay, and Instagram. Okay, and under the same name. And I think she's the.withering.cottage is how her business name is. Okay, and so a friend of hers makes these ephemera. It's two-sided. It is two-sided. So she makes these ephemera packs, and Ariana buys them and has had them several times at her live sales, and I've never been lucky enough to win one. So it says here, Junk Journal Scrapbook, 150 pieces, shades of blue. Thank you, Gabby. Yeah. So this is friend mail from Ariana. So Ariana sent this to me. I think she was in one of the chats a couple weeks ago and said she was sending friend mail. Yes. Yeah, where is and can I say that? I don't know if I can say that, Gabby. I don't know if I have permission to say that. So I'm gonna kind of slice open. I'll pull a few things out. Yeah, I'll pull some things out to share with you, Debbie. Okay, what did I do? Oh, I know where it is. So Gabby bought one of these from Ariana. She gave it to me. And it's in like in green tones. I have it on the other side. I'll go grab it and show, but look how cool this is. Like even something like that. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? I don't even know that I can like do justice pulling things out of here, but there's some millinery flowers in here. Oh, what am I gonna make? And there's like old zippers and I don't know, just all kinds of goodness in here. Can you imagine like how much stuff that you have to collect to put these together? I mean, just cool, like cool old cardboard, these tickets. What is this? Oh, how cool is that? So this is it's a what do you call it? A matchbook that's been flattened. How cool is that? Is that cool? I know. Gabby is such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. She's way too kind and generous with me. And I love her and I appreciate her. Look at that. This is like one of your little snippet things you make, Debbie, right? How cool is that with the vintage cloth? So if you guys aren't following Debbie put your link in too to your YouTube channel. So Debbie did a demo. She's been doing really fabulous like junk journal demos, showing us how to kind of finish off the junk journal that we started here on my channel. And she showed how to make these little snippets. And they're just with a stapler. Yeah, so there's just all kinds of great stuff in here. Look at that. Look at that, like old, just like out of newspapers. And I'll go grab the green one too. Okay. It's going to be fun. Let me look on the other side and see if there's any. And just like, yeah, like cool stuff like that. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh, look at this. Like cool pieces of material. And this little like, I don't know, this would make like a fun little like one of those little snippet things. So there's just so much goodness in here. So much goodness. And just even this like cool tissue paper. Whoops. Let's see if there's anything cool I can pull out. Oh, look at this. I love all this. What is that? Look at that. Like some kind of cool old, almost looks like money, but it's like a label, maybe from like sewing or something. Even that's cool, with just the little washi tape. It's like, let your imagination go crazy. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, look at this girl. Oh, and there's like a little packet. Look how wonderful she is. Oh my goodness. So that's from like this. I'm sure this is antique. This is from a really old. Does it say? It doesn't say, but that's clearly. Oh, you do, Judy? Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. Is it your first one? And look at how cute this is. So she has like she put little material in here with one of these, kind of cool like safety pin things. There's tons of material. Oh, I don't have one. What is that? What is that? This is almost like a bingo card, but it's not. Some other kind of game. I know, right? Where does she even find this stuff? Oh my gosh, I could spend like an hour. I mean, does she make? Look at this. This is like a little junk journal kind of thing. So I don't know if she makes some of the stuff that she puts in here. Yeah. Yeah, so so Ariana doesn't make these. She has a friend of hers that has a booth in a local antique market where she lives, and so her friend makes these and sells them in her booth, and Ariana buys them from her. And yeah, I'm sure they have some kind of. Let me see. My first one from her, and I got one from Pam. Oh, so sweet. So yeah, there's just all kinds. And then look at this. Look at this little. Oh my gosh, look at that little cool kind of thing that has all kinds of bits and pieces. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Some kind of little jewelry find. Oh, okay. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Okay. So some of the things in here definitely kind of like made like junk journal things. How cool is that? So it's this like a little snippet thing. What is that called, Debbie? A snippet? Okay, so this is the blue one. Now, I haven't opened the one from Gabby. I'm going to go grab it and show it because I have it right here. Let me go grab it really quick. Okay, so this is the one that Gabby gave me, and this one is all in greens. Isn't that cool? Look at that. There was a locket. I know, Judy. I am so taken with ephemera. I don't know what it is either. I used to make jewelry and kind of craft with it in that way, but I don't know. I've always been really into it, but I would say within the last like 6 months, like really, really into it. Look at even just that cool, oh my gosh, look at that. Look how cool that is. I don't know. Well, maybe that's like reproduction. But isn't that cool? Like this stuff too. I love like these antique advertisement, and I love this side. Like this even gets me. Like this backside, like you can't recreate that, right? That's like old paste and paper and age, and how the back of the advertisement kind of how it interacted with the paste and the paper, because you cannot recreate that in these cards. I'm like a little obsessed with these playing cards. I found a couple. I bought a set from Jenny, Spruce and Gussied. I bought, and I think I did find a few at the Long Beach Flea Market last time I went. And these are like these cool bingo cards. But this just keeps going on and on and on. Let me see. Let me pull out some of this bigger. Let's see. Let me pull out some of the bigger pieces. Look at that. Oh, I don't have any of these. These are so great to frame too, right? These are like the can, like the what would have wrapped around the outside of a food can, right? Like that. Oh. It does. Maybe that's it, right? Simpler times. And I mean, they don't make things like they used to. Labels on cans don't look like this. They're not beautiful like this. I mean, they're kind of cool. They're kind of cool graphics, but not like this. I mean, this is like embossed. This is like raised, right? You can see the texture on there. Like even the back is cool. Oh, is it her birthday today? Happy birthday to Jamie. It's my niece's birthday today too. I need to text her here in a bit. It's my niece Angela's birthday. Look how cool that is. So much coolness in here. I'll have to do like I don't know, I'll have to lay it out. There's all kinds of like cool, these like little patches. I'm just gonna sit down very quiet later today and have like kind of afternoon cup of coffee and just kind of go through. Okay, this is so cool. So this is, I don't know if somebody made this a long time ago, but it's an old piece of cardboard. And then this is like probably a cutout from, like a newspaper or a magazine. And it's kind of layered on there. So I don't know if somebody made this recently or a long time ago. I don't know. Look at this. Look at the kitten. Look at that kitten. It's so cute. And again, isn't the back of that cool? I don't know. Am I weird? Is my weird that I like that? Oh. I'll do one more here. What are those? Peas? I don't know. It's like a spoon with little peas or something on there. Yeah. All right. So that I keep clearing my throat. So thank you, Gabby. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for gifting this to me and sharing this with me. And Gabby gives me so many amazing things. I'm very blessed by your friendship, my sweet friend. I love it. Thank you. So here was the one in green and the one in blue. And I'm just a happy girl. I'm just a happy girl. So cool. Thank you. I love you. Love you. And so that's it. That's it. That's it for today. Let's see what else. Really quick. Tomorrow is Vintage Coffee Talk, and it's on Kate's channel tomorrow. Oh, I'll have to go look at that. I'll have to go look at that. I'm going to see what that is. Oh, good morning, Helen. Good morning. That was so fun being on the craft off yesterday. Thank you. Did you go? I told everybody, I'm sure your bunny, your, what are we calling them? Pole bunnies? Your pole bunny. I'm sure your pole bunny. I'm sure your pole bunny won. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I need to go look at that. What was from Ariana? Something that Gabby posted. So yeah. Hashtag. What did I say? I went into Jan's sale really briefly. I think when it was over, I said like hashtag booty pole. Hashtag booty pole. So yeah, I'm sure your booty pole was the huge winner, But thank you. It was so fun. I had such fun. And I was so worried I wouldn't get done in time because I'm so slow, but I did it. So that made me feel good that I got through my craft. I was able to finish on time. So let's see a little bit of housekeeping. Tomorrow's Vintage Coffee Talk. For anybody here that's new, my friend Kate of Releve Vintage and we do a live curated vintage sale every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 noon Eastern. We alternate between our channels. So tomorrow it will be on Kate's channel, again, Releve Vintage. And I think on my About page, I think so, pretty sure I have a link to Kate's YouTube channel. So make sure you go subscribe. And I think I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to have to kind of figure out how the day is going. And I haven't let Kate know yet kind of what's going on with my mother-in-law. But like I said, we're going to go visit her right now and see how she's doing and what the doctors are saying. And I think that's it. And then I'll see you guys next week for Vintage Craft and Chat. And I think, should I give you a little teaser? Let's see if I can reach both of them. So I'm going to attempt to recreate. I picked these little eggs up at the Long Beach flea market. So not when we went this past Sunday, but Kate and I went last month, and I picked these up from a vendor. So I'm going to try to figure out how to recreate these. So cute. I couldn't find any. Now I'm thinking. No, they wouldn't have used that. This is probably from a really old kit, is my guess. And I was trying to find styrofoam eggs. I don't know that they sell them anymore, that are kind of hollowed out this way. I wasn't successful with it. So I have something that I bought, and I'm going to kind of attempt to see if I can recreate it that way. Oh, what did you make it out of, Gabby? Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yes, prayers. Yes, we are a praying family. And prayers work. Prayers help and prayers work. And I thank everybody for that. Is this an Easter egg? But don't they go this way, right? The eggs go the long way. At least the modern ones do, right? You know what this is? This is a real egg. Is this a real egg? Do you think it is? Look at the end of it. Is that a blown egg? So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Is it half a plastic egg? Okay, am I crazy? Don't all the plastic eggs, do they open that way? I know the German ones do, the paper mache ones, but they go this way, right? They go this way. Because that doesn't look like, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, I think it is real, right? Ooh, maybe, okay. Maybe I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'm gonna do some blown ones. It's very, it's really strong. It's very, like it's, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't have a lot of flex to it. Right? Is that what you think? Could they go, right? They go that way. You do? You have some that go that way? I don't think I do. Okay, well, maybe that's what I'll search for too. So this was one. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. And then here was the other one that I bought from that same vendor. So this one, I'm trying to see. Wait, I'm like investigating. Dip in Varathane and it will be strong. Okay, this one, I think I think this one is cardboard. Oh, I don't know. Or is it maybe kind of like a plastic or something? I don't know. I mean, I know they used to make the kits, right? So that's what I was thinking. Maybe these were the kits. So anyway, this is going to be my attempt or fail for next week. I'm already kind of shouting it out there. So I'm gonna try to half of a paper mache egg. Yeah. So what I did was I'm just giving it all away. So I picked up some of these paper mache eggs at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to try to cut these in half. That was my thought. Or like this one, there's just a little bit, right? And these are hollow. These are hollow. So are you going, honey? Oh, not yet. Okay. There's my daughter. So this is my thought to try doing it this way. Because other than that, it would be I don't know. It would be styrofoam, and styrofoam is solid. And I also have some of these. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with these plastic eggs. I actually was gonna sell these at the sale. I had pulled them out for last week, and then I realized no, I should keep them. So these are plastic. So I'm gonna try it with these too, because I bet I can slice through those really easy. So anyway, if I do well, that's next week's craft. So I mean, you guys could even get things at home and experiment and like kind of see how they went over the week, and that might be kind of fun too, right? I never kind of said, okay, next week I'm doing this, but yeah, next week I'm doing this. And I loved on this one, so they put a little bit of oh, it looks like they just use like a little plastic thing, but it allows it to sit, right? To sit up like that. And then this one is an ornament. So, all right, guys. So you have to wish me luck. Wish me luck. Moss in them is cute. Yeah. Moss would be really cute. And I have some little wooden things. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna use for the little things inside. But I do have some of those little like wooden. I don't have any little bunnies, but I do have some of those like little from the little German ornaments. So I might have to take those apart. So, All right, everybody. So that is it. I appreciate everybody being here and taking time out of their day. And if anybody's watching the replay and they have any questions at all, leave a question in the comment and I'll get back to you. Anything about paint or techniques or anything like that. And I'm really trying, I'm almost to 400. I'm really close to 400 subscribers. I'm really trying to pull to 500. Because I know when we get to 500, a lot of things open up. We can make different posts on YouTube and whatnot. So if you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate, subscribing and liking and following and thumbs up and all that good stuff. And oh, yes. Oh my gosh, Amy, yes. I'm going to do yes, some of the miniature mushrooms. Yes, such a good idea. Yeah, that's a perfect thing. So that's one more little miniature thing I have for these. So, all right, everybody. I hope everybody has a good day. And again, thank you for your prayers. They're very much appreciated. And I know prayers work. And we're gonna go get an update right now. And I'll keep everybody posted. And have a wonderful day. Love you all. Bye.